Hey guys, what's up? In this video, we're gonna talk about how you can finally get out of this cursed rank, because as you know, when the season ends, this is really the rank that almost everyone struggles with. Even good players get frustrated here. So here's what you need to do to make it easier to escape from epic rank. Watch this video until the very end, because I know you'll learn a lot. And of course, I wouldn't be making this kind of content if I hadn't already escaped that rank myself. These two videos are actually back-to-back games, and one of them is the exact match where I finally got out of epic rank. The very first thing you need to do to climb out of epic rank faster is to use a hero you're comfortable with. Don't pick a hero you don't really know how to play, and make sure the hero you choose is someone who can actually carry the team. I do feel bad for the solo roamers out there, but don't worry, I've got something to say to you later. But first, check out this perfect gank we pulled off here. This is actually the first time you'll see me rotating to the EXP lane first, because most of the time I usually rotate to the gold lane. And right here, we managed to pick off their roamer and jungler. Their EXP laner even tried to jump in, but since he was only level 3, he couldn't do much. We also chased down their mage because we already had the perfect position. The next thing you need to do is, for example, if you're playing as a mage or in the EXP lane, make sure you know how to rotate or help with objectives. But if your core isn't playing too well, try using the chat to communicate. That's why the chat system is there. Now, I'm not saying that if you do this, it automatically means you'll win. It still depends on how your team plays overall. As you can see here, their EXP laner and mage arrived late, which gave us the advantage in securing objectives. This is exactly what I always tell EXP laners. It's fine if your mid laner just stays in the middle, that's their lane anyway. But as an EXP laner, your core really needs you, especially when it comes to securing objectives. One of the key responsibilities of an EXP laner is zoning. So if you're in epic rank and you're playing EXP lane, make sure you're actually fulfilling your role properly. And here's the third tip. It might sound a little funny, but it's true. If you want to make it easier to get out on epic, don't play on weekends. That's because on weekends, a lot of kids are playing. Of course, I'm not saying all of them, but one of the reasons it's harder to escape epic rank is that many of the younger players are stuck around that rank. It's up to you if you believe me or not, but just try it out for yourself. And honestly, I don't even know why I chased their mage here. I should have just backed off. Sometimes you really can't control your greed, right? Sorry about that. Just don't copy what I did here. I'll admit, it's really not easy to get out of this rank, especially if you're playing solo. That's why another thing you should do is find teammates. Even just a trio is good enough. As long as you have proper communication, that alone can already make a big difference. Especially for the roamers out there, I know what you're going through is tough, and I also know that almost no content creators focus on roamers. Honestly, I only know two, one who's a Tigreal main and another who's a top global Johnson. But listen, for all the roamers, please don't always stick to your gold laner like glue. You're called a roamer for a reason. Some roamers just camp with the gold laner all the time, but that's not really how you should play. And there are also roamers who don't know how to look at the minimap, but our roamer here is different. His reflexes are super quick. These are the kinds of roamers who are really good. The moment they see a clash happening, they immediately go and help, instead of waiting for you to die before they finally back you up. And for the jungler mains out there, make sure you're always securing the Lord, because in epic rank, most players don't really know how to properly defend once the Lord starts pushing. Many epic players are still beginners, and some of them panic easily, so once the Lord is taken, it usually means a free push and a big advantage for your team. And since we already had the Lord, I immediately went straight to the bottom lane to finish my first game. At this point, we completely wiped out the enemy team. By the way, this wouldn't have been possible without a skilled roamer and a strong gold laner in the late game. I'm also not going to cut this part so you can clearly see and confirm that I really was still in epic rank, because I don't want anyone saying I'm just making content without any proof. See, I'm in epic rank here with 5 stars, so I'm gonna play another ranked game. Don't worry, I'm not gonna cut this part so you can see it for yourself. And here's our scoreboard from earlier. As you can see, my teammates really played well, their scores were solid. I'm also not cutting this part, so you can see that I was really playing solo. And here, I already fast forwarded the clip, but I still didn't cut the video. I really just want you to see that I was playing ranked solo, while also showing you exactly what I've been explaining, because I don't want to give tips without proof. If you've been following me for a while, you already know that I never teach something unless I'm sure about it. That's also why, up until now, I haven't uploaded any Assassin gameplay, even though a lot of people have requested it, because honestly, I'm not that comfortable using Assassins, so I hope you understand. And here, I cut the video since you already saw the drafting phase. In this match, we were up against a very tanky Uranus, but of course, since we're using Alpha, that's not really a problem. And since I already learned from my mistake earlier, this time I didn't chase their mage anymore. This is really what frustrates me, especially when there's a Uranus in the game, and even more when the player using him is skilled. I honestly struggle a lot in those situations. I won't be showing the farming parts in this video anymore. I'll just focus on the rotations I'm doing, but don't worry, once I start streaming, I'll be making much longer videos for you. Here we are in the mid game, and their Uranus has already become really tanky. By the way, if you want an EXP laner that can really carry, try using Uranus or Glue. Those two fighters can definitely carry you hard. But since I already had my items here, I was able to take him down easily. Still, that's not really the target you should be focusing on. During clashes, the first ones you should prioritize eliminating are always their damage dealers. And that's it. We finished the game here, and I finally escaped the cursed rank of Epic. I hope you can do the same, and I also hope you share this video so we can help more of our friends who are still stuck in Epic rank. Don't forget to subscribe and hit like, and let me know in the comments if I missed anything. Thank you so much, and keep grinding.